Well, isn't it refreshing to listen to someone who speaks the truth, especially lately? Thank you, Dr. Stark, not only for the work you do, but for bringing us up to date as to what is happening. I think we often forget that we do live in one of the richest states in the country and perhaps in the world, and yet we don't take care of our children. So I'd like to ask David Schubert to come to the stage. David is the leader of the Houston Result team, and he will give us some closing thoughts before we blow out our candles.
I had some prepared statements, but after Dr. Stark's fantastic speech, all my comments aren't necessary. I'm going to give you the one quote that I have out of this talk that is what drives me to spend hours and hours lobbying my member of Congress. It was a statement made several years ago by a retired Republican Senator, Mark Hatfield, when he said, "We stand by as children starved by the millions because we lack the political will to end hunger. Yet we have found the will to develop missiles capable of flying over the polar ice cap and landing within a few hundred feet of their target. This is not innovation. It is a profound distortion of humanity's purpose on earth." End of quote. A profound distortion of humanity's purpose on earth. Children suffering every day from hunger. A profound distortion. A mother watching her child die from measles because she couldn't afford a vaccine which costs less than $1. A profound distortion. Those profound distortions drive me, and tonight we're going to give you two opportunities to end those profound distortions. One is financial and one is non-financial. Now, I know that many people in this room have already made donations, so this talk is not for you, the financial part. In fact, your donations tonight have overwhelmed us. Before we even started tonight, we had received more donations from many of you than at the start of any of our prior fundraisers. And for that, we are profoundly grateful. But more than half the people in the room, including myself, have chosen to wait for this part of the program to make our donation. So, at this time, on your table, you will see a large manila envelope that looks like this. And what I'm asking is just one person, open the envelope, and there's going to be two sets of forms in there, and you simply pass them out, and whenever everybody's finished filling out the forms, you simply put them back in and raise your envelope up high. So, if you'll notice, there's a purple forms, and there's some white forms. The white forms are an envelope, and the purple forms are non-financial. So if you've already made your donation, when you're handed one of the white forms, just ignore it. You've already made your donation. Now, so that leaves you with the purple form. So I would like all of you to look at the purple form, and it is a way that you can join us in creating political will to prevent these preventable diseases. And one of them is by joining results as an activist like me. So that's the first two choices pertain to that. The others are very, very simple about writing, especially if you were a writer. There's some things you can do that you can write your letters to the editor. You can write editorials, as Dr. Stark referred to. So we would like you to fill out the purple form as to anything that you would like to do to help create the political will to end aspects of poverty. Then, for those of us like me who are going to make a financial donation, I'd like you to just look at we have a very simple form, and you look it over and you choose the amount that's appropriate for you, and you make your donation. There's two things on this form that you'll notice that we've been talking about results tonight. And Results is really two different organizations. One is known as Results, and Results is primarily involved in direct lobbying your member of Congress. And because we lobby, even though we lobby for the poor, and even though they're all volunteers, that's not tax deductible. So the other organization is Results Educational Fund, and it educates me. I knew absolutely nothing about lobbying when I started Results. I was absolutely petrified of the idea, and I became a successful advocate. Results Educational Fund funds people like me, trains people like me to do it, and so that is tax deductible. So you simply, when you make your donation, you simply choose which one. The only other thing I want to point out about the form is the use of a credit card. You can use the credit card to make a one-time donation or a monthly donation. But there's a new requirement this year that you have to put in the three-digit security code and they stuck it on the lower right-hand corner of this paper, and we can't process it without that. So at that, I'm going to give you a few minutes to fill out the forms, and when you're finished, you put them back in the envelope. So while you're working on that, I'm going to ask Patty Gross to come up, and while you're filling out the forms, she's going to give us another beautiful song while we're working on that. And at this point, while Patty's getting ready, and the rest of you are filling out your forms, I would like the Results volunteers to kind of stand up and just kind of walk next to the tables of the other people, of the other donors in the room, so that you can answer any questions they have. If there's some question you have on the form, you can get it answered from one of the Results volunteers. And just once again, when all forms are completed, just return them to the person that gave out the middle of the envelope, and that person puts everything back in there and raises his hand, and one of the Results volunteers will pick it up. Patty's going to sing a song, and then we're going to draw for the door prize.
Make me a channel of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring you love. Where there is injury upon the road, where there's doubt, true faith in you. Master, grant that I may never see so much to be considered, console us to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all my soul. Make me a channel of your peace, let the spirit life, let me bring hope. darkness, only light. There is sadness, never joy.
Okay, at this time, we're going to have the drawing for the door prize. This is a very, very nice door prize. It has several credit gifts in it. There's a gift to for a massage. There's a gift for Whole Foods. There's a gift for 2 tickets to the alley, and there's a Whole Foods. You could make 4 door prizes, but we put it in one, so it's one very good door prize. So we'll let Patty draw it out.
I won.
Right, right.
Oh, well, let's see. 965. It's mine. But I'm going to be generous. 9043. I'll just take the massage part of it. 965 9043. Oh, they didn't show up. All right. 965 9043. You need to run. You need to run if you want this. If you don't run, it's mine. Okay, so what? Everybody knows? What does she win?
Well, they win a massage plus a gift certificate to Whole Foods,
Uh-huh.
plus 2 tickets to the Alley Theater.
She's my friend, and she's going to give me the massage. Thank you so much. Everybody give her a hand. By the way, I want to thank all the college students. Could you raise your hand, please? Thank you for coming. You're the future. Don't forget it. You're the agents of change. Okay, so is that it, David? Is this it? I don't get to sing anymore. Aren't you glad? Once again, thank y'all for coming to the celebration. And before you leave, please blow out the candles at your table and make a special birthday wish for all of the children of the world. God bless you. Thank you.